A few years ago, we found out about a family of about 8 that were all living under one roof, a very dilapidated, beat-up roof. And they weren't going to be able to have a Christmas, and so we thought somebody should give them one. And so we networked with a few people we knew, and before long we had more gifts than we knew what to do with. And we wrapped them. We invited this family to go to church on Christmas Eve and to leave their doors unlocked. And we broke in and dropped off all the gifts on Christmas Eve. And I remember seeing that night the kind of poverty that exists right here in our own backyard. I had no idea. I think most people don't know. And that night I left wishing that there was a way to give something like that to an entire neighborhood. This morning I woke up super excited about what we're doing here, throwing a block party for a neighborhood that had no idea we were coming. A low-income community right here in our own backyard, many of whom wouldn't be able to afford to even have a Christmas. And man, we just showered them with love, and they had no idea it was coming. And it feels a lot like how God must have felt 2,000 years ago, knowing the morning of Christmas Eve that night his son would be born in a stable. And that one miraculous birth would change everything. So our prayer with this is just something so small and faint and unbeknownst to people would maybe transform their eternity. And that was our prayer coming into this. And what we found is that it snowballed. We met with the pastors of the churches here in this community, and we were looking for 10 to 12 families that we could sponsor, and they said that they would get them for us. And before long, it had turned into about 50 and then closer to 60. There are even a few families today that we found out about. And the way people stepped up, it's just unbelievable this time of year to see people step up and say, we want to bless others. We don't want to heap up blessings on ourselves on Christmas. We want to instead bless others, which is what Jesus did. In fact, I think that it's a little bit closer to his heart to throw a party for other people on Christmas, people who wouldn't be able to have a party otherwise. And so we've just seen so many things come together as a result of this. Rio's Brazilian Steakhouse, Bojangles, K&W, food just being lavished on people. And we're so excited to see that kind of love go out from here. Christmas Eve isn't an isolated thing. This is going to go on several times throughout the year. We're passionate about helping in the lower income sections of Myrtle Beach with an ongoing partnership, something we call Community House. We're super excited about it, and it's near to my heart. I'm a product of churches stepping up and sponsoring a family at the holidays, and so it made such a significant impact on me as a young man, caught in a cycle of poverty and homelessness, and all these years later, it's just so cool to be able to participate in what God is doing here in Myrtle Beach.